I ever realized how much a concussion at 18 years old that rocked my world would truly still affect me at 22 years old and into the future. Okay, so my whole adventure with volleyball started my freshman year of high school. I decided to go out for the freshman team. We were top 5 by my senior year. My senior year is where I really accomplished a lot with my high school team. I was ranked top 5 in the states for blocking by the end of the season. I got one of the records at our school for it, and that's actually what got me noticed by not only my club team when I first tried out for it when I was 16, but also by the colleges that I was recruited to. Every Martin Luther King weekend, we would travel out to Lancaster, Pennsylvania for our MLK tournament, and during warm-ups of the last game of the day, I was actually getting a ball rolled back to me during warm-ups that I had hit, and as I turned to toss it back to my coach, as he explains it as the perfect set to the, or the perfect pass to the perfect set to the perfect kill, but the kill just ended up hitting my head right along my temple. I had no way of seeing it coming. I had no way to react to it or kind of dodge and avoid it. And they told me I didn't actually lose consciousness, but that I ended up just kind of like going zombie mode. I don't remember those 3 hours. The doctors at the hospital and my neurologist actually said I probably will never remember those 3 hours. It has been about 5 years since then. I can still say that I don't have most of my memory back. You know, I remember things here and there. Sometimes they come back to me in flashes, or if someone says something, it might trigger a memory, but most of it still isn't there. And that was definitely rough at first, trying to explain to your friends and your family, like I know who you are, I know that we have a relationship, but I just don't remember. And that actually became really hard for me to deal with. I ended up committing to Salisbury to play volleyball, but because of the concussion, we decided to redshirt my freshman year. School-wise, freshman year of college was definitely one of the hardest for me because we did not know that with the concussion, a focusing and an attention issue and a just recalling anything I had been taught had really been messed up with the concussion. I actually almost failed out my freshman year because of all the learning disabilities that the concussion had brought on. I realized I had to stop playing sports if I wanted to have a normal life by the time I was 30. It was definitely a hard decision for me to realize that I had to give up this part of my life that really made me and molded me into who I was, all because of an injury. I never thought that I would have to go through something like that. I still suffer from migraines. I still suffer from certain lighting and sound sensitivity. Jesus, the list could go on what I suffer from. It's insane to see how my story of my concussion, though, has actually helped me kind of like grow into who I am today even more. And in some ways, the concussion helped me because it made me realize different things in my life on what I had to do, but in other ways it didn't. I could always have those high school memories and the club memories, and my brain is something that I need forever, and I decided that my brain was probably more important than sports. And I thank myself for realizing that at 19 years old. So yeah, that's my story of my brain and my concussion, and yeah.
McGill, Garrison, out of bounds, and the game is over. CNU drops, and the Salisbury Seagulls rush the floor. Is this the first time the Captains have lost in conference?